You might have heard of the African Big Five. 5 legendary species that you would dream of spotting on safari. Lions, leopard, African elephant, Cape buffalo and rhino. But did you know that there's a Big Five that you can find right here in the UK? Today I'm in Hampshire in the New Forest National Park and I'm going to try and track down the New Forest Big Five. 5 species that have been shaping the landscape here for centuries. We've got the New Forest pony, cows, donkeys, deer and pigs. And I'm going to try and find them all in one day. If you're new here, my name's George and I'm a wildlife photographer and I make videos all about nature, wildlife and outdoor adventure. So if that sounds like you, be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. All right then, let's go find these animals. So let's go. Our journey begins on a sunny September morning when I set off from home laden with camera equipment, snacks and hope, determined to find some of the largest free-roaming mammals in the United Kingdom. So welcome to the New Forest, everybody. This is one of 15 national parks here in the UK and it is an area that is full of natural beauty and wildlife, but also has a really long and rich history. For example, it was first created by William the Conqueror in 1079 when he designated it a royal forest. But back then, forest didn't just mean woodland, it meant that only the king could hunt here. And it was thanks to some of these ancient forest laws that meant that a lot of this land is still preserved as it is today. The National Park today is mostly managed by Forestry England, but also Hampshire County Council, the National Trust, Hampshire Isle of Wight Wildlife Trust and other private estates. And despite the name, it's not just forest. The National Park has heathland, bogs, conifer plantations, grassland, farmland and coastline. And it's thanks to this brilliant mix of habitats that the New Forest is so great for wildlife. It's a brilliant place to come and see ancient trees, heathland birds, all 6 species of UK native reptile and all sorts of different unique plants, invertebrates and fungi. But today I'm looking for the Big Five, these species of free-roaming animals who have been grazing the national park for centuries, thanks to this ancient practice called commoners' rights, where local families can turn their livestock out into the national park to graze. It's something that used to be really common across Britain and Europe, but thanks to enclosure of land and stuff, it's got rarer and rarer, but it remains here in the national park, and it makes the New Forest incredibly unique. By far the most common species is the pony. I mean, they're everywhere. I'm definitely going to see them. There's a few thousand cows, so hopefully I'll be able to track down a cow. Donkeys and pigs, there's only a few hundred of these across the whole national park, so that will be trickier. And then the species of deer, we get 5 species of deer in the national park as well, but they are wild animals, so whether I see them or not, that's just in the hands of fate. Those are the species I'm looking for, and I think that's well enough chat. Let's go find some animals. Well, this didn't take long at all. Here they are, folks, the architects of the forest, New Forest ponies, and they are gonna be everywhere. If you came to the New Forest and didn't see a pony, I would be gobsmacked. That's gonna be the easiest of the Big Five for sure. I think now all the others could be a maybe, but we're gonna give it a good go. I've got some ideas of where cows and donkeys like to hang out, so we're gonna head there next. But there we go, 1 down, 4 to go. So, as predicted, it was very easy to find the horses. However, I'm now heading to try and find the cows and the donkeys, and I have seen them quite often near Brockenhurst. So I'm heading that way, which is a couple miles, which isn't too bad, but I do have a lot of camera equipment with me. And it's heavy, but that's where I'm heading. And of course, the deer could show up at any moment, so gotta keep my eyes out for them. just bumped into a couple of ladies who said they saw a whole herd of deer on this very path. So keeping my eyes open, because you never know what might happen. Well, I didn't see any deer, so I can only assume those two ladies were lying, but I did see some fantastic trees and then was treated to a brilliant bird sighting. I've just been completely distracted from the main quest because I was walking along and I've just seen a bird in here that I've only seen a handful of times. This might be the third or fourth one I've ever seen, and that was a spotted flycatcher, and it was catching flies just along here. So cool. They had a little perch and it would fly up, catch a fly, fly back down again. Got some incredible views. It hunted in front of me for about 3 minutes, and now it's flown off further across the way just here. Such a nice bird, such lovely big eyes. Oh, I'm absolutely chuffed with that. So hope you enjoy these photos or the footage that I've caught. But I'm still behind, I'm still off track. I've still only seen one of the big five. What am I doing? All right, I'm gonna put the camera away and get hunted. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That was too deep. No one's come down here in a little while. God. We've got pigs. We've got pigs. That is 2 down. 3 to go. Come on. Apart from grabbing something to eat and seeing the pigs, my trip to Brockenhurst didn't go to plan. No donkeys, no cows. I thought I'd be walking back just looking for a deer, but still no donkeys or cows. And I'm meant to be cooking dinner tonight. So the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. It feels like I've seen donkeys every time I've been into Brockenhurst. Sometimes there were cows in the car park to Tesco. Nothing today. Nothing. Are any of these going to be good? That is good. That is nice. Sun coming out on the heath. Lovely. And it's certainly easier to look for cows and donkeys than birds. You can have a quick look and be like, nope, there's none here, and then move on. It does mean I'm doing a lot of walking, and I've got so much gear. Absolute workout. I've done, let's see how far I've walked, almost 14k. That's not bad. That's not bad. Where are these GD cows? Excuse me, have you seen any cows? Or donkey, perhaps? You're class, you look like Spirit. Wish I could remember a Spirit song now. Damn it. I will always belong. No. Hey. Oi. Christ. Don't start on me. I didn't do nothing. It's so quiet. There could be deer chilling here for sure. Come on. Please. Great spotted woodpecker. Not very happy about something. But look at this. Deer tracks. That one's definitely going this way. Look at me. I'm actually tracking. I'm tracking the big five. I should probably be quiet now and look for deer. Come on. What is pretty demoralising is when you get to a lovely open space like this. Looks absolutely beautiful, but you quickly look and there's no cows, there's no donkeys, there's no deer. So that's like another mile you have to walk until you can have a look somewhere else. I'm learning throughout this experience that my mistake was doing this on foot. Gotta get me a vehicle. Swallow on the 24th of September. Godspeed, little buddy. Right, I'm heading for the outer, I think it's like the east side of Sway, where sometimes I've seen the donkeys. There are cows on that side as well. I had definitely seen them there before. And it's warm now, I'm going to take my fleece off. I'm rambling. Anyway, it's not over yet. We're still in this. This does look like a savannah now, to be fair, in the sun. Distant horses. I'm on safari, I'm doing it. I'm finding the big five. Oh, kestrel. New bird for the day. That's cool. Kestrel just surveying this whole area. They're looking for things a little bit smaller than I am. Right, in about 20 meters I think I'm going to be at a viewpoint which is going to reveal if there are any cows in the vicinity. Let's find out. No cows, no donkeys, no deers. Ooh, do I even post this one? And just when I was about to give up all hope, something happened. Look who's just come round the corner. We have a cow. Hello. That's 3, baby. Excuse me. I think failing on 3 out of 5 is so much better than failing out of 2 out of 5. It's going to be about 21 kilometers by the time I finish. Big day of walking, but no donkeys, no deer. I'll go back, make dinner, and then see if we've got the energy to head out again. But unfortunately, I think it will be too dark. So come back out just after dinner and we found a deer. Just a couple of kilometres from home, a roe deer. Four out of 5 folks, I don't think that's too bad. I'm happy with that. But couldn't find an ass. And what a fantastic day on the forest. If you like watching this video, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you liked it, throw it a like. And I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.